Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl DanniDQ, and if you guys are new tuning in, thank you guys for clicking on this video and actually watching it. And if you make it to the end, I want you to comment down below, let me know that you made it to the end. And for those of you who are returning, hey y'all, welcome back. Okay, so today basically what I'm going to show you guys is something new that I'm implementing, and I'm just basically going to show you guys everything that I do, like from front to end, so like eyebrows, face, everything. Okay, so what I did was I took Tailormade Jane's course, because you guys all know that her face always looks so fabulous, like her foundation looks so good every time. So I took her skin course, and I'm just gonna try it out with y'all on camera and see how I go, see if it's a flop or not, if I get it. Alright, but the first things first is, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate my face. So I already put moisturizer on. I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my face. So the two primers that I use is, the first one is from The Ordinary. I know it's super white, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it is from the brand The Ordinary, and it's the high spreadability fluid primer. And then on top of that, I'll go ahead and put Milk's Hydro Grip Primer. But the brushes that I will be using for face today, these are the ones that she actually recommended. So these are actually all from Real Techniques. So she said 2 of the 405 brushes and 2 of the 402 brushes. And this is like the Instapop cheek blush brush. And this one is the setting brush. So I'm just going to use one of my setting brushes and dip it into my setting powder, just to matte out my eyebrows. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are kind of like matted out, what I'm gonna do is use this Morphe brush. It doesn't have like a number or anything. Basically on one end it has a spoolie, and then on the other end it has an angled brush for eyebrows, of course. So you want to go ahead and brush that out. Brush it upward. My eyebrows are so uneven, it's like not even funny. It grows so weird. Like my left eyebrow grows like perfectly. This one, you might as well hang that up. So the pomade that I'm going to be using is, of course, Anastasia's pomade, and then this one is in Ebony. So the trick for this here is to get your brush super thin. So I'm going to use the back of my hand so I can thin this brush out in that product, and then I'm just going to draw my line underneath. Alright, so once you carve out the bottom, we're going to carve out the top part of our brows. And then I'm just going to do the same thing I did on this eyebrow to the other eyebrow. Okay, so they're not completely sisters, but I mean, at least they look a little related. So I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up right now. And what I'm gonna use to clean it up is my Morphe M505 brush, and it's just like a rounded tip brush right here. And I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, and the concealer that I'm gonna use is my Juvia's Place concealer from the I Am Magic collection, and this is number 5. And I do want it to be a little light underneath my eyebrows, so I'm gonna mix that in with e.l.f.'s Hydrating Camo Concealer, and then this one is in Deep Chestnut. Alright, and then all I did was put it here on the back of my hand. Let me see. There we go. Put it here on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna mix it here on my hand with the brush. Alright, so now we're gonna carve out this brow, and we don't want to make sure that the product mixes in with your eyebrow pomade. So get as close as you can. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go in with another 402 brush from Real Techniques, and then we're just gonna blend this out. Alright, so normally people would use brow pomade on their eyebrows, but what I like to use is actually mascara. So I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Wear mascara. I'm not too particular about my mascara. I just get whatever I can get that's pretty cheap and apply it. So I'm just gonna use that mascara to brush my hairs up in the direction that I want it to go in. And also with this, it helps keep your brow hairs intact. Okay, so now that our brows are done, we're gonna move on with our skin. But before we do that, I'm super clumsy, so I'm gonna wipe off my hands just so I don't get any of this on my table or on my clothes. All right, so now for the face. This is the part that's gonna kill me because she do not use beauty blenders at all, and I love beauty blenders, so that means I have to use a brush for my entire face. No beauty blenders at all. So for my foundation, I'm gonna use the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. So I'm gonna use this. I'll put this on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use the foundation brush, and I actually don't know what the brand of these brushes are, but I will try to figure it out. I actually got these from the dollar store in Dallas. There was some little mall in North Dallas, and they have this dollar store. I forgot the name of it, but I will figure it out and I'll put it in the description box, because if you live in Dallas, North Dallas, South Dallas, East Dallas, West Dallas, you need to hit them up if you do makeup, because makeup brushes are not cheap, and these were literally $1 each. So go get them. All right, so let me stop rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this foundation. So I'm gonna put about like 3 pumps on the back of my hand. I feel like that's average to what I use. I'm gonna dip that foundation brush in there. And then I'm just gonna spread it up here and spread it down here. So basically, if you haven't picked up yet, everything that you do on one side, you want to make sure that you do it on the other side so that it comes out even. So it's like distributed evenly across your face. So if you need to put more on your face, then you're gonna have to put more on this side. So if you put more here, you got to put more here. Okay? Okay? Capiche? Alright, so now that I've laid that down, I'm actually gonna apply my my contour, and I'm gonna use Juvia's foundation stick, and this is the shade Congo. So normally when I do contour, I'll contour here, here, here. Shoot, actually I do it actually all around my chin. I gotta get rid of all that. And then also on the bridge of my nose. And now I'm gonna apply my highlight. So for my highlight, I'm actually gonna use those same 2 concealers, but I'm gonna distribute them a little bit differently. So how I'm gonna distribute it is, I'm gonna apply my highlight here. Also here. right above here on my forehead to brighten that up a little bit. Alright, so now that I have applied my first layer of highlight concealer, I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f.'s concealer, the Hydrating Camo Concealer. And then, since this one is a little bit brighter, I don't want to put too much brightness on my face. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here. And I feel like that's a lot, but I'll deal with it. So a little bit there on the bridge of my nose, a little dab right there, a little dab right there. Okay, maybe a dab right here too. Why not? Okay, so now that my face look like this, we need to go ahead and blend this out because I look crazy. Alright, so these are the two brushes like I said earlier. So I'm going to use one for the foundation. I'm going to use this other one for my contour. So everywhere that foundation is, we're going to blend it out. We're going to take our other clean 405 brush and we're going to go ahead and blend out that contour. And you want to push this back because you don't want to have a line separating your hairline and your makeup. Okay, and I'm going to use another Morphe brush. This brush doesn't have a name, but it just has a really nice fluffy end. And this one is, can you see? Okay, so this one here is fluffier on the sides, but it actually fans out a little bit. But it's not too like rounded, I guess. Maybe. Whatever. Just blend it out with the brush. And then you want to take it into your eyebrows. Okay, so after you blend out one eye, what sis said was to go ahead and set it. So I'm gonna set it before I blend out the other eye. So I'm gonna take this brush here that I used to set my eyebrows, dip it in my powder. But you want to make sure that you dust off any excess powder because sis didn't have no powder on her brush. So no baking, not today. Alright, so this is how one eye looks already with it being set. And I must say it does actually look really good not baking and also using these brushes so far. So my coins was well spent. Thank you so much, Tailormade Jane. So I went ahead and set the right side of my face. So now that we are set in stone with our powder and everything, we're gonna go ahead and bronze now. So what I'm going to use to bronze is my Morphe E4 brush. I love this brush to bronze with. And I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty, and this is Mocha Mommy. So this is literally the only bronzer that I really use. So everywhere that you contoured, that's what I like to bronze. Okay, and then for the blush that I'm going to be using today, of course, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 2. So since I'm just looking for like a bronze neutral look, I'm going to actually blend both Neo and Abby together and use that as my blush. Okay, so I'm gonna apply highlighter, but before I do that, I like to set my face first before I apply highlighter because I like something to stick to it. So first, I'm gonna use my Beauty Bakery setting mist, and then I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the shade Lila. That's this one right here, and I'm gonna use that as a highlight. Okay, and then this brush is actually pretty dense, so I actually picked up a lot of product. So basically what I'm gonna do to kind of like brush it out is use a fluffy brush just to blend that outward a little bit. Alright, and then also I learned how to do a quick little smoky eye. Since my eyes are pretty much primed from concealer, I'm not going to use like any more primer. I'm just going to go in my products. I'm going to use the P. Louise base, and this is actually from the Crisp Finishes. Let's see if this comes in focus. And this is actually Smokin' Hot. So what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use my Morphe M505 brush. I'm going to put that product on the back of my hand. Use this brush here and apply it to your lid. And then the next brush that I'm going to use is my Morphe M507 brush. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to use my Norvina palette, and I believe this, I think this is volume 1 or volume, nope, this is volume 3. So I'm gonna go in with E2, and that is this shade right here. And you want to just dab it around the base that you applied to your eye. Each time that you dab, pick up product. You're gonna dab it until it's nice and blended. And then I'm gonna switch into Morphe M505, 506, I'm sorry, a 506 brush, and then I'm gonna go in with D1, and that's this shade right here, just to kind of like smoke that out a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with the 507 brush, and basically now what you want to do is just blend your colors to your liking. And then now I'm gonna just set the base, and I'm gonna set it with the actual color. And then this is actually the Festival palette by Juvia's Place, and the color that I'm gonna go in with is Oro right here. So technically it's not really like your traditional smoky eye, but I just don't like a lot of dark colors. I like light colors. So okay, so I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other eye, apply lashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and I actually did a little bit more than I said I was gonna do because I just do that. Okay, so the thing that I did that was a little bit extra, so I added white in my waterline, and I just used a regular white pencil. And then for my lips, the combination that I did was I used 2 matte lipsticks, and then I just blended it together. So I used a deep brown, and this one is Yoko, and this is from Juvia's Place, and this came in a set of 2 lipsticks, but I gave it away because I didn't want to do a brown metallic. And then I did Pablo, and this is from the Crown Case, and I've actually worn this lipstick maybe like once or twice. I did a video on it when I did like a full face of like Crown Case, so if you haven't checked it out, I will put it in the description box below so you can check it out as well. But y'all, what do y'all think? Cause I'm finna recap with y'all real quick. So me personally, what I love that I changed, what I've learned from Tailormade Jane, was how to do a better brow. Like, I feel like my brows look so good right now. Like, what do y'all think? I love it. I love it so much. So if y'all haven't taken her class, y'all need to go ahead and take her class. It's $99, but guess what? The $99 is worth it because she teaches you how to properly apply your face foundation, your contour, all of that. Teach you how to do brows, how to do a smoky eye. Oh, and then she also threw a bonus in there of like a wing eyeliner and everything. So it's a really good class because a lot of people actually be selling these classes for like $250, $300. So I think it's a steal. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like how it looked, I want y'all to take this class or just repeat what I did if you don't have the $99 to spend. When you do it over, take a picture, tag me in it, tag DanniDQ. Sometimes I go and look on that hashtag, see if anybody tags it or whatever, but tag that on there. I'll check it out. And subscribe to my channel, y'all. I don't know what y'all doing. Like I say, this video after video, just subscribe to my channel because I know some of y'all watching but y'all ain't subscribing. So I'm gonna call you out. Go ahead and subscribe, okay? Don't forget to press that notification bell so you guys do not miss an upload. Y'all, I'm uploading once a week. Every week I'm gonna have a video for y'all. I am telling myself I am going to do it for you guys. That's my promise to you guys, to have a video every week. Press that notification bell, subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all next week on the next upload, okay? Bye.